Hello dear students and welcome back. In today's video we'll learn about port scanning, or specifically how we can specify ports that we are interested in so we can scan them. Now in previous video we learned how to do subnet and range scans and so on. So um, let us in this video do port scan, and I want to fix this very quickly here. 192.168.0.1, which is my home router, as you can see here. And you can see here the open ports are 53, 80, and 52,869. So 3 open ports from 1000 ports that Nmap scan by default. Now what you can do is you can tell Nmap, instead of doing 1000 by default, do only 100 with this switch. So before the IP address you need to add -f, which stands for fast scan. And as you can see here, it's very fast, because it only does 100, and you can see here 98 closed, 2 are open, 53 and 80. So now you can see this TCP port is now not detected. So this tells me that maybe if I increase the range of the IP addresses being used, then maybe I can detect even more open ports. So how can I do that? To do that, what we can do is tell Nmap through the P switch to scan from a port to another system port. So for example, from port 1 to port let's say 20,000. This is 2000. Let's go 20,000. And as you can see, we can specify now a range. It will start scanning from port 1 to port 2000. Now, of course, it will take some time because this is so much ports to do scanning. But as you can see here, no luck. We only get these two. Now, the port that we have seen previously is 52,000 almost. So what we can do, we can tell Nmap to scan all ports, and to scan all ports there's a nice neat trick we can do is keep the range empty, as you can see here, -p-, so we don't add any starting or ending point. And as such, now Nmap will scan all 65,000 ports. Now we'll wait for that to finish and see what kind of output we get. Now hopefully now we can get more than 3 ports if we are lucky. But if we get 3, that's fine too. There's no problem with that. It's taking some time. We should wait for that. And whilst doing that, let me tell you something very important here. When you are doing some reconnaissance on online targets, don't do a full scan like this one here. And if you want to do that, split the range, like do it on steps, right? Because if you do this, if you scan the whole port range, you are flagging yourself and making your activity stand out to the sysadmins, so they will know what you are up for. And also, this is so much scanning for a single host, especially if you are doing some bug bounty. There are many other security researchers doing what you are doing, so that will be so much request for the host, and that will be bad for the business and for the website availability for the users. So when you go to the real world, of course you want to scan all of them, but don't do it at once. Break them into chunks. go maybe 1000 port at a time, or you can go maybe 5000 ports at a time. That's fine too, but not higher than that. Now we can see here we have the results, and now we get two extra ports. So we have here four ports that are open. We have 5380, we have this one and this one. They are unknown, so we don't know what they are, but later on we will know. We'll learn more techniques with Nmap to be able to know what these are. Now, since we have these ports, we know these ports, right? What we can do, if we later on decide we need to do this scan again and check that these ports are still open. Now, instead of doing a complete scan for the entire port range, what we can do is we can specify these ports only. We can do that by adding them with comma separated or separating them. So 53, 80, 52, 869, and 52881. Now we can scan these, and now we can see it's very, very fast. The important thing here is between P and the first port, we don't have any spaces. This is very important, because if we do that, we will get error, or we don't actually it used to give you an error in previous Nmap versions, but seems this has been fixed. Very awesome, actually. Not bad. Very good. Anyway, that's it, guys, for this video. I will see you in the next one.